All right, so today's notes, they're kind of a short, just a little introductory to get ready for the next day in the lessons, and it's slope talk. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to change quote-unquote nice slopes to fractions. Now remember, slopes are equal to our common difference, which if you're in an equation or if you're looking at an equation, it's the number in front of x, okay? So looking at this here, we have y equals 2x minus 1. 2 is my slope. To rewrite it as a fraction, to write any nice number as a fraction, you would just put it over 1, okay? That's it, you put it over 1. So looking at 2, we have y equals negative 3x plus 1. Negative 3 is my slope. To rewrite it as a fraction, negative 3 over 1. We have y equals 17 plus 237x. My slope is the number in front of x, 237. And when I write it as a fraction, it's 237 over 1. And number 4, we have y equals negative 17 minus 8,997x. Negative 8,997 is my slope because it's the number in front of x. And when I write it as a fraction, negative 8,997 over 1. So again, anytime you change a quote-unquote nice slope into a fraction, you just put it over 1. Okay, now 5 through 12 here, we're going to identify the slope movements on a graph, and we're going to write all the slopes as fractions. So the slope movements, if you got a fraction bar here, it's either going to be up or down for the top, bottom's going to be right or left. And remember, the top number is for your y's, the bottom number is for the x's. X's like to dominate, so x's are in the denominator. Let's make a little note here. If it goes up, it's a positive number. If you go down, it's because you have a negative number. You go right if it's a positive number. You go left if you have a negative number in the bottom, okay? So let's look at number 5 here. We got y equals 2x minus 1. My slope here is the 2, but I got to write it as a fraction, so it's 2 over 1. Okay? Which means since this is a positive 2, I'm going to go up. Since this is a positive 1, I'm going to go down. The y-intercept is negative 1. My slope in number 6 is negative 3. I write it as a fraction, negative 3 over 1. The movement, if it's negative, is going to go down. We have a positive 1 on the bottom, so we go right. Okay, again, it's either up, down for the top, right, left for the bottom. Okay? So the y-intercept for this one is 1. Looking at 7 here, our slope is 1/2. And this is a positive 1 up top, so we're going to go up 1. This is a positive 2 on the bottom, so we're going to go to the right. Our y-intercept here is that negative 3 in the back. We have y equals negative 2/3 x plus 4. Write the slope how you say it, negative 2/3. And since this is a negative up top, we're going to go down 2. And since it is a positive 3 on the bottom, we're going to go right 3. The y-intercept is that positive 4. Looking at number 9 here, this is where I start using ridiculous numbers. We have y equals 27 over 13x